All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Lalema Aneja Dang and with me is Subhadra Ramachandran. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate newly built five-star hotel atop redeveloped Gandhinagar railway station in Gujarat today, to also inaugurate several other projects in the state virtually. India's COVID vaccination coverage surpasses 39 crore 49 lakh. National COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.28%. Centre grants relief package of 800 crore rupees to Tamil Nadu for COVID-19 management in the state. Textile Minister Piyush Goyal stresses the need to enhance productivity of local artisans and domestic industry to realize Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education to announce Class 10 results today. Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla briefs UN Secretary General about India's priority for the Security Council during its presidency next month. In Germany, 49 people perish amidst heavy rainfall and flooding. Indian wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant tests positive for COVID-19. In Olympics, athletes to put medals around their own necks to check spreading coronavirus infection, and several top tennis players, including 2012 Olympic gold medalist Victoria Azarenka, pull out of the Tokyo Games amidst COVID-19 fears. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these three simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, and focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact the national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually inaugurate a newly built five-star hotel atop the redeveloped Gandhinagar railway station in Gujarat today. He will also dedicate and inaugurate several other projects in Gujarat through video conferencing. Here's more from our Ahmedabad correspondent.
The newly built 318-room five-star hotel atop the redeveloped Gandhinagar railway station will be the first such hotel in India. The redevelopment of the Gandhinagar railway station and the construction of the five-star hotel started in January 2017 after Prime Minister Modi performed the groundbreaking. The redevelopment of Gandhinagar railway station has been completed at a cost of Rs 71.5 crore. The modern railway station with a luxury hotel has a theme-based lighting, an interfaith prayer hall and a separate baby feeding room. Mr. Modi will also flag off Gandhinagar-Varanasi weekly superfast train and Gandhinagar-Varetha Memu train. He will also dedicate the newly electrified Mehsana-Varetha broad gauge railway line and a 266-kilometer stretch between Surendnagar and Pipavav station. He will also inaugurate 3 new attractions at the Gujarat Science City in Ahmedabad. These attractions include an aquatic gallery, a robotic park and a nature park. Yogesh Pandya, AR News, Ahmedabad.
According to official sources, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will join the inauguration ceremony through video conferencing. Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani, Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav and Minister of State for Railway Darshanaben Jardosh will remain present at the Gandhinagar railway station.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Uttar Pradesh is making all-round development in the sectors of health, agriculture, employment, technology and others under the leadership of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He said that the state has done admirable and exemplary work in controlling COVID-19 pandemic in the state. The Prime Minister was addressing a gathering at BHU in his parliamentary constituency Varanasi.
काशी के विकास से जुड़े 1500 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के प्रोजेक्ट का शिलान्यास और लोकार्पण करने का अवसर मुझे मिला। बनारस के विकास के लिए जो कुछ भी हो रहा है वो सब कुछ महादेव के आशीर्वाद और बनारस की जनता के प्रयास से ही जारी है। मुश्किल समय में भी काशी ने दिखा दिया है कि वो रुकती नहीं है, वो थकती नहीं है।
Mr. Modi said that Uttar Pradesh leads the country in both corona sample testing and COVID vaccination. He said that earlier, when the union government's welfare schemes were sent to Uttar Pradesh, due to the lack of will of the then governments, they could not be implemented. Mr. Modi said that health sector is growing rapidly in the state. The number of medical colleges has grown 4 times after 2017 in the state. He said that 550 oxygen plants are under construction in Uttar Pradesh, out of which 14 plants have been inaugurated yesterday at Varanasi. Prime Minister said that the centre has announced a package of 23,000 crores which will immensely benefit Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday laid emphasis on skill development in the country, saying it is a national requirement and a major foundation for Atmanirbhar Bharat. Addressing the youth on the occasion of World Youth Skills Day and the 6th anniversary of Skill India mission, Mr. Modi said, when a society focuses on the skills of the youth, the whole nation benefits from it. He stressed the need to give impetus to the Skill India mission by adding full strength to the new institutions that were formed in the last 6 years. The Prime Minister added that the government is working on skilling, reskilling and upskilling of the future generation.
India's COVID vaccination coverage surpassed 39 crore 49 lakh yesterday. Union Health Ministry said more than 35 lakh 15,000 vaccine doses were administered during the day. The new phase of universalization of COVID-19 vaccination commenced from the 21st of last month. The ministry said more than 16 lakh 59,000 vaccine doses were administered as first dose and over 1 lakh 61,000 vaccine doses given as second dose in the age group of 18 to 44 years yesterday. In all, 11 crore 97 lakh persons in the age group 18 to 44 years across 37 states and union territories have received their first dose and over 43 lakh have received their second dose since the start of phase 3 of the vaccination drive. 8 states, namely Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Gujarat, Karnataka and Maharashtra have administered more than 50 lakh first doses of COVID-19 vaccine in the age group of 18 to 44 years. The recovery rate has increased to 97.28%. Tamil Nadu Health Minister M. Subramaniam said that the union government granted a relief package of 800 crore rupees for management of the second wave and prevention of the third wave in the state. Speaking to the media in New Delhi after meeting Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya yesterday, he said that more grants would be given after exhaustion of the fund. Mr. Subramaniam said that the state has sought additional doses of vaccines and urged the union government to permit vaccine manufacturing units at Chengalpet and Kannur.
In Odisha, partial lockdown has further been extended till the 1st of August. However, the state government has given some more relaxation while declaring graded unlocking from today. A report.
For the purpose of graded unlocking, the state government has identified 20 out of the 30 districts as those having a lower rate of COVID-19 infection, while all the 30 districts have been given some more leverages in terms of continuation of business activities. Schools, colleges, malls, cinema halls and places of worship will continue to be closed across the state. General shops, salons, spa and gyms will function from 6 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. in 20 districts and till 5 p.m. in the rest. Bus, auto rickshaw and taxi services too will resume from today, though interstate bus operations will continue to be on hold. While night curfew will continue across the state, the 10 districts having a relatively higher rate of infection will continue to be under weekend shutdown. Girish Chandradas, AIR News, Bhubaneswar.
Amidst the COVID crisis, the companies of National Thermal Power Corporation NTPC have achieved over 100 billion units of cumulative generation in the current financial year. NTPC's Korba plant in Chhattisgarh is the top performing thermal power plant in India. Here's more in this report.
As per the data published by the Central Electricity Authority, the performance of Chhattisgarh's Korba plant has been the best among all the NTPC group companies in the first quarter of this financial year. NTPC Korba has become the top performing thermal power plant during this period with a plant load factor of 97.61%. The units of NTPC are also helping the district administration concerned for prevention of corona infection and strengthening the health infrastructure. In Chhattisgarh, NTPC Sipat has contributed rupees 45 lakh to the district administration of Bilaspur through CSR head, 50 jumbo oxygen cylinders, 30 hospital beds and other materials have been purchased from this amount. Vikalp Shukla, AIR News, Raipur.
Maharashtra government has decided to allow the entry of the persons from other states who have been inoculated with both the doses of COVID-19 vaccine without negative RT-PCR report. Now they will not be required to present a negative RT-PCR report while entering the state. State Chief Secretary has issued order in this regard. Our correspondent has the details.
कोरोना मरीजों की बढ़ती संख्या के कारण कुछ महीनों पहले विदेशों से महाराष्ट्र
Amid COVID-19, as education went completely online, many students were completely cut off from learning due to lack of access to smartphones. Keeping this in view, the Himachal Pradesh Education Department yesterday launched Digital Sathi Bachchon Ka Sahara Phone Hamara Abhiyan in Shimla. Education Minister Govind Singh Thakur launched a campaign under Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. The Digital Sathi campaign invites individuals and corporations to donate smartphones for children in need.
In Assam, Finance Minister Ajanta Neog will table state budget in Legislative Assembly today. Ms. Neog is expected to announce a few new schemes in the budget. The Finance Department has sought public views before preparing the budget. This will be the first budget of the Himanta Biswa Sharma government, and also for the first time a woman finance minister is going to present the budget in Assam. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists were killed in a gunfight that broke out between terrorists and security forces at Alamdar colony of Danmar area in the outskirts of Srinagar city in the wee hours today. As per official sources, the joint team of security forces including J&K Police, Army and Central Reserve Police Force were fired upon by terrorists after they launched coordinated search operation in the area, and in retaliation, the 2 unidentified terrorists were neutralized by the security forces. The identity of the slain terrorists is being ascertained. Searches in the area are underway and further details are awaited. You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate the newly built 5-star hotel atop redeveloped Gandhinagar railway station in Gujarat today, to also inaugurate several other projects in the state virtually. India's COVID vaccination coverage surpasses 39 crore 49 lakh. National COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.28%. Centre grants relief package of 800 crore rupees to Tamil Nadu for COVID-19 management in the state. Textile Minister Piyush Goyal stresses the need to enhance productivity of local artisans and domestic industry to realize Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education to announce Class 10 results today. Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla briefs UN Secretary General about India's priority for the Security Council during his presidency next month. In Germany, 49 people perished amidst heavy rainfall and flooding. Indian wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant tests positive for COVID-19. In Olympics, athletes to put medals around their own necks to check spreading coronavirus infection. Several top tennis players, including 2012 Olympic gold medalist Victoria Azarenka, pull out of Tokyo Games amidst COVID-19 fears. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The Centre is disseminating awareness of national helpline numbers for the benefit of citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. The helpline number of the Health and Family Welfare Ministry is 1075. The Child Helpline number is 1098. For senior citizens of Delhi, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, the helpline number is 14567. The helpline number of the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, for psychological support is 080 4611 0007. The Ayush COVID-19 counselling helpline number is 14443 and MyGov WhatsApp help desk number is 9013151515.
Textile Minister Piyush Goyal yesterday reviewed the initiatives undertaken by his ministry for giving a boost to the textile sector. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Goyal said that the vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat could be realized by enhancing the productivity of local artisans and the domestic industry. He further said the textile sector has a great potential and it should be realized by using innovation, latest technology and facilitation.
Maharashtra Education Minister Varsha Gaikwad informed that the Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education will announce the Class 10 results online today at 1 p.m. The students can view the results on mahresult.nic.in or at www.sscresult.mkcl.org. This year, the Class 10 exam was cancelled due to the COVID pandemic, and the result will be calculated on the basis of marks obtained by the students in Class 9 and internal assessment of Class 10. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar made an aerial survey of flood-affected areas of the state yesterday to assess the damage caused by prevailing floods. Mr. Kumar made an aerial survey of 7 districts including Begusarai, Khagadia, Bhagalpur and Madhepura. After the survey, Mr. Kumar held a review meeting with DMs of the affected districts and instructed them to provide necessary support to the affected population without any delay. Besides, he asked the DMs to ensure that relief materials reach the flood victims. The CM said the displaced persons living at relief camps and taking shelter at safer places should be subjected to RT-PCR tests for coronavirus and vaccination. He said farming activities have been badly affected due to the excessive rainfall and floods.
In Telangana, normal life has been hit at several places in Hyderabad and in some districts following incessant rainfall across the state. Streams and rivulets are on spate following rains in catchment areas, and many reservoirs and tanks are getting heavy inflows. Met officials warn that moderate to heavy rain likely at many districts today. Here's more from a correspondent.
Incessant rains continue to hit Hyderabad and surrounding municipalities for the past 2 days. Normal life has been thrown out of gear after some residential colonies in Hyderabad, especially in Uppal, Nagol, Sarur Nagar and Bandlaguda areas, following inundation and waterlogging. Disaster response teams of the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation are working round the clock, removing flood water and clearing waterlogging. Meanwhile, reservoirs in many districts including Karimnagar, Khammam, Nirmal, Jagatyal, Rajana Sircilla and Siddipet are receiving heavy inflows following incessant rains in upper catchment areas. Efforts are underway to restore the road connectivity which was hit by the heavy rains. Lakshmi, AR News, Hyderabad.
Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla is on a 3-day official visit to New York from Wednesday to participate in high-level meetings of the United Nations Security Council being held under the presidency of France for July 2021. The Foreign Secretary called on the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres yesterday. He congratulated Secretary-General on his reappointment for a second tenure. Mr. Shringla briefed Secretary-General about India's priorities for the Security Council during its presidency in August, namely maritime security, peacekeeping and counter-terrorism. Views were exchanged on regional situations including Afghanistan and Myanmar, on climate change, International Solar Alliance, UNSC reforms and on the COVID-19 situation around the world. The Secretary-General expressed solidarity with the government and people of India in their efforts against the recent wave of COVID-19 pandemic. He appreciated the positive role India is playing in the UN Security Council as well as India's robust contribution to UN peacekeeping. The Secretary-General also wished India best for its upcoming presidency of the UNSC.
In Germany, 49 people lost their lives in western parts of the country amid heavy rainfall and flooding. According to the police, most of the deaths have been reported in the states of North Rhine-Westphalia and Rhineland-Palatinate. The flooding has heavily impacted transport in the region, which lies near the border of Belgium, Luxembourg, France and the Netherlands. Meanwhile, weather forecasters said more rain is expected in the coming days. German Chancellor Angela Merkel promised federal help for the flood victims. The Chancellor said that she had spoken about the issue with Finance Minister Olaf Scholz. Well, listeners from all corners of the country are participating in the Olympic quiz with All India Radio, launched by AIR News. To participate in the Olympic quiz, tune into our program Sports Scan at 7:20 p.m. every day.
In the run-up to the Tokyo Olympics, the News Services Division of All India Radio, in its Sports Scan program, is broadcasting every day Olympics quiz with AIR News. Olympics quiz, Akashvani Samachar ke saath in Hindi. Every day, a question related to Olympics will be asked at the beginning and closing of the program. To participate in this program, listeners can send the replies by email on airsportscan@gmail.com. The first correct answer received through email will be adjudged the winner of the quiz. The name of the winner will be announced in Sports Scan program the next day. It will also be flashed on AIR Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. The Sports Authority of India will provide India team jersey to the winner. So tune in to the Sports Scan program every day at 7:20 p.m. on FM Gold and on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official.
Angelique Kerber and the 2012 Olympic gold medalist Victoria Azarenka are among the latest tennis players to pull out of Tokyo Olympics. Azarenka cited the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic as the reason behind her withdrawal. She had won mixed doubles with Max Mirnin in 2012 and a bronze medal in women's singles. The 33-year-old Kerber said that her body needs rest after a few intense weeks that included reaching the women's semi-finals of Wimbledon. British number one tennis star Dan Evans had also pulled out of games after testing positive for COVID-19. The 31-year-old Evans said he was hugely disappointed and is currently self-isolating according to government guidelines.
With 8 days to go for Tokyo Olympic Games, AIR News today introduces you to India's skeet team of Angad Veer Singh Bajwa and Mairaj Ahmed Khan.
Born on November 2nd, 1975 in Bulandshahr district of Uttar Pradesh, Mairaj Ahmed Khan is currently ranked number 24 in the world. At the 2019 Asian Shooting Championships, Angad Veer Singh Bajwa and Mairaj Ahmed Khan created a stir by winning gold and silver and qualifying for the Tokyo Games. Indian shotgun was for long known only for trap and double trap. In 2015, Mairaj created history by becoming the first Indian skeet shooter to qualify for the Olympics at Rio 2016. 6 years later, Indian representation in shotgun will be restricted to these two skeet specialists, with no one from trap being able to make the cut. At Rio 2016, he narrowly missed out on qualifying for the finals. On a shoot-off, he was one of the few bright spots of India's disastrous shooting campaign at the Rio Games. For Tokyo, he qualified after winning silver at the Asian Championships 2019. Though ISSF finals places have been fleeting after Rio, Mairaj won gold and bronze in men's team events at the World Cups of Delhi and Cairo this year. He also put in a good performance in the mixed team qualifications at Cairo. Angad Veer Singh Bajwa was born on November 29, 1995 in Chandigarh and ranked number 30 in the world. Bajwa is best known for setting a new final world record of 60 on the way to winning gold at the 2018 Asian Championships. He successfully defended his title the following year. Angad has had more success in the non-Olympic team competition. At the 2021 Delhi World Cup, he won mixed team gold along with Ganimat Sekhon and the men's team gold along with Mairaj and Gurjot Khangura. At the Cairo Shotgun World Cup this year, the men's trio had won bronze. Sports Desk, AIR News.
Athletes at the Tokyo Olympics will put their medals around their own necks to protect against spreading the coronavirus. The very significant change to traditional medal ceremonies in the 339 events was revealed by International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach. The medals will not be given around the neck, rather they will be presented to the athlete on a tray, and then the athlete will take the medal him or herself. Mr. Bach also confirmed that in Tokyo there will be no handshakes and there will be no hugs during the ceremony. Olympic medals are typically presented by an IOC member or a leading official in a sports governing body.
Indian wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant and training assistant Dayanand Garani have tested positive for COVID-19. The 23-year-old Pant is close to completing his quarantine period and can join the squad in Durham if he returns 2 negative tests. The BCCI medical team identified bowling coach Bharat Arun, wicketkeeper Riddhiman Saha and opener Abhimanyu Ishwaran as close contacts of Garani. India will enter a bio-bubble before the 5-match test series with England starting on 4th of August. The Indian players have remained in England after the World Test Championship final last month.
And now let's take a look at the weather update for today. The national capital Delhi is expected to experience generally cloudy sky with light rain. It recorded 26 degrees Celsius as the minimum temperature, while maximum will be around 36 degrees. Mumbai is likely to have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. There will not be much difference between minimum and maximum level of temperatures, as the lower limit was 25 degrees Celsius while the upper should be around 31. Chennai is expected to have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Temperature may vary between 25 and 35 degrees Celsius. Kolkata will have partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. The metro city recorded minimum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and the maximum of 35. Srinagar will have mainly clear sky, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Minimum temperature was 17 degrees Celsius and maximum should be around 30. Jammu will have partly cloudy sky with the possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Maximum temperature should be around 34 degrees Celsius, while it recorded 25 degrees Celsius as the minimum temperature. Leh is expected to have mainly clear sky. It registered 12 degrees Celsius as the minimum temperature, while the maximum is likely to be nearly 29 degrees Celsius. Gilgit will have mainly clear sky, with temperature rising up to 39 degrees Celsius. It noted a lower limit of 18 degrees. Muzaffarabad will have partly cloudy sky, becoming generally cloudy towards afternoon or evening or night, with temperature rising from a minimum of 22 degrees Celsius to a maximum of nearly 34 degrees. Guwahati will have generally cloudy sky with few spells of rain or thunder showers. Minimum temperature was around 26 degrees Celsius and maximum should be around 32.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. The Business Standard quotes the Reserve Bank of India saying the GDP growth is estimated at 22% in Q1 and that inflation may ease by third quarter. Prime Minister Modi launches 1,500 crore rupees worth projects in Varanasi. Praises Yogi government for handling COVID second wave successfully is the headline in the Pioneer. India eases drone norms and boosts for future tech, writes in the Sun Times. Colonial year sedition law being misused, is it still needed, asks Supreme Court, is a Tribune headline. WhatsApp banned 20 lakh accounts for abusing bulk messaging feature, reports Indian Express. Gira Sarabhai passes away, says The Hindu. She was the co-founder of the renowned National Institute of Design in Ahmedabad, apart from setting up other art institutions.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate newly built 5-star hotel atop redeveloped Gandhinagar railway station in Gujarat today, to also inaugurate several other projects in the state virtually. India's COVID vaccination coverage surpasses 39 crore 49 lakh. National COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.28%. Centre grants relief package of 800 crore rupees to Tamil Nadu for COVID-19 management in the state. Maharashtra State Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education to announce Class 10 results today. Indian wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant tests positive for COVID-19 and several top tennis players, including 2012 Olympic gold medalist Victoria Azarenka, pull out of the Tokyo Games amidst COVID-19 fears. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.